Hello everybody and welcome to another ranking video. Today we're doing Mario Baseball again, but this one's going to be a lot shorter. As you can see, we've got all the stadiums here in really grainy, pixelated order. And we are going to rank them based off how good they are playing. Now unfortunately, other than Toy Field, these are all terrible quality. But if you play the game, you should know which ones are. We got Mario Stadium, we got Bowser Stadium, Peach Stadium, Wario Stadium, Peach Stadium, and Donkey Kong Stadium. I think they have an additional name to that, but basically they're those are the characters. Like it's Bowser's Castle, Yoshi's Island, I think, Mario Kaizen, Gardens, I believe, Peach Jungle, and Toy Field. And we'll be explaining which one is better and why the other ones aren't as good. Now, I don't think there's any really bad stadiums. You got Mario Stadium. Mario Stadium is a basic baseball stadium that has a little bit of the sunshine theme. It is an S tier because it has no flaws. It's your basic stadium. You want an all-around average playing field, it is the best one to choose. And immediately goes S tier. And even for theming, it just looks nice in general. Other than the 2D stadium people, which all the courts have. It's just a nice field, has good music, is all around the quintessential choice for a stadium. The gimmicks and stages aren't the best, and they kind of, I feel like, deteriorate from the game more so than add for the most part. It depends, but since Mario Baseball has no gimmicks and it's just a nice basic stadium, it is perfectly fine. It is an S tier stadium. Now we got Bowser's Castle or Bowser Stadium. This one can be ranging from not really changing at all to annoying. So the thing about this one is on the sides, you've got lava pits, which isn't too bad, and lava balls, which can hit your guys sometimes. I find that if you do get your outfielder does get hit, it can really mess you up. But if you don't, it is perfectly fine. So it is one of those, it works, nothing too great, the music's okay. Though the walls in the stadium are pretty terrible. It's really hard to get a home run in certain areas of the walls. You can't get to that because the out balls aren't bounce the ball back and calcium out if you did get a good hit. So because of that feature, which I almost forgot about, it's getting a C tier, and it's awful. Now we got the Yoshi's Island Stadium. This one is pretty basic. The big difference with this one is there are piranha plants that can sometimes catch the ball, which can help you out and sometimes don't help you out. It's got the nice Yoshi's aesthetic with nice cutouts. The piranha plants are actually a better gimmick because they don't hurt your fielders, they don't get hit as often, but they can shake up the game a little bit in a fun way. So I actually do like that. I'm giving it an A tier just for that. Next, we got the Wario Stadium, and this one has two gimmicks. It is a desert theme with Wario, this mansion in the background. We have chain jumps on the sides, which if you get a foul ball, they can hit them and hit the ball forward. This one isn't as notable as a thing because it's so rare to hit in that general direction, and most of the time you won't land it there. But if it does, it is good for your batter. The feeling is not too hard to pick up. And the more annoying thing about this one is the tornadoes. Not annoying because they take forever to shoot out the ball. If you hit one of the tornadoes, it will shoot the ball up in the sky and shoot you in a random direction. Now, this could be great for your runner because you can run all the way to home plate, how long it takes. But a lot of the times, they'll just hit to the person in the outfield, meaning that you lost all that time. So overall, it's like a worse version of the piranha plant, but they do it much faster. But here, it just takes so long. The aesthetic's okay, and the music's not that great. But the gimmicks aren't terrible enough to put it lower than B tier. Peach Gardens, I'm pretty sure it's called Peach Gardens, is actually one of the more annoying stages. Because this gimmick is that there's blocks in the sky, and if you hit them, your ball bounces off of them. And they hit them a lot. And they're really annoying. Also, this stadium feels a lot smaller than the other ones, meaning that you have to deal with the annoying blocks, but it's really hard on both the batter and the pitcher to because the batter has to deal with the fact that the balls can get caught a lot easier because the blocks that are blocked that you can make the ball drop immediately to an outfielder. And if you're the fielder, you gotta deal with the stupid blocks, which suck. The blocks suck. Even though it has a good aesthetic and it has your Super Mario Bros. Music and Peach Castle, it sucks. It's the worst course. Next we have the DK Jungle, or DK Stadium. This one has some really annoying gimmicks. It has a cool aesthetic, but there is two gimmicks. One minor one is that there's a little river in between the way out in the outfield, which has clap traps, which can grab your pitchers and make them run slower. It doesn't really affect that much, but overall it can be a little annoying. But this course has one of the worst gimmicks, the barrel cannons. Randomly when you're pitching, this is a terrible course if you're in the pitchers in the outfield compared to batting, because of how terrible the stadium gimmicks are. But randomly, a barrel can shoot out at the player and just knock them out. No, this doesn't. As you can see, the other courses, that you can really get hit by an obstacle, it's really Bowser's Castle with lava balls that don't come off that often, or the Chain Chomp in Wario Stadium, which, like I said, doesn't really happen often. But these barrels come out a lot, and they can really mess you up if you're pitching. It is very unfair. So if you bat first, you can get a good head start off the bat. Quite literally. It's actually the easiest character to beat in the single player mode because of how big the outfield is. Like those barrels, you can get run at least 3 bases if the ball's in that area and they're getting hit by the barrel. That is how bad the barrels are. It is kind of fun, but because of the barrels are so broken, you never want to use this course. You got one last course today, and it is the toy field. It's not a main course, it's for the multiplayer mode for players who play on the one toy field, and you don't know how this one works. Essentially, you don't have a team, you have one player, you hit the ball if you're in the batting, and you try to hit whatever point you get. So if you get a hit, you get points for that. You can get other items, sometimes you can get special items that might mess you up, but you can get home runs that give you extra points, but racking up points and stuff like that. It is pretty basic. It is fun. It's not technically a real field. We're playing the game, but it still counts. So we're gonna put it in A tier because it counts. The Mario Baseball's stadiums are kind of rigged against you, but yeah, most of the time you're gonna be playing on Mario Stadium. That's the best one. But yeah, thanks for watching, and Nintendo, if you're watching this video, which you definitely are not, please make Mario Baseball for